Alright guys, so some things you go to cook and you just know it's going to be a winner. So two beautiful lamb shanks here that we're going to beer braise. So I'm going to use Guinness for this. I may not use both, we'll just see how much it covers. Salt and pepper, oil obviously. I got 5 whole cloves of garlic that I just crushed and then chop it up. 2 full carrots, 1 large, 1 medium onion, some chicken stock. So the first thing we want to do, and get some heat on that pan first off, is season up our lamb shanks. So some salt and pepper on them. Olive oil in the pan. I'm probably going to do one shank at a time, just so I'm not smothering them together. I'm steaming them rather than browning them off. So we're just going to brown them in the pan, take them back out, throw our other ingredients in, get them browned off, deglaze the pot, so on and so forth. Brown them off nicely. Alright. That one out, set them aside. Get our onions right in. Smells so good already. Carrots, garlic, alright, so that's looking pretty good in there. Smelling amazing. Garlic and onions. So back in with the shanks. In with the beer. You may need just that one actually, because I definitely want to put some chicken stock in there. Nice. So I'm going to let that come back up to heat. I'm going to preheat my oven on low. So 200 on the oven, so real low. And once that comes up to heat, we'll put that in there for probably 2 hours. I'll check it after an hour and a half and see how it's looking then. But obviously a well-used muscle, the shanks are, so they need a long time to cook and be able to break down. But so again, wait till that comes up to heat and go from there. Alright, so there we are. It's ticking over there, so back up to heat. I'll go ahead and get that in the oven. Lid on. preheated oven, 200 degrees. 2 hours at least, maybe 2.5, but we'll check it after an hour and a half. Proper beverage management. If it ain't good enough to drink, it ain't good enough to cook with. Alright, so it's been 2 hours actually. It smells ridiculous. Let's have a look. Awesome. So what I am gonna do, to be honest, is let this cool down. I'm gonna actually put it in the fridge because I made something else for dinner instead. We just ate, so let that cool down. Put it in the fridge before I go to church in the morning. Throw it back in the oven on low. When we get home, nice good meal. Look at that. Alright, so that's ready to go. But I'll just leave it in there. Pot of water on to boil for some mashed taters. Another pan here, I'm going to do some garlic green beans as the side. Should be good. So let that come up to the boil. Get after it. Alright, so potatoes done. Turn that down. Switch pans over. Strain this off. Good bit of butter in. A little bit of milk. What I generally do with my mashed potatoes, I don't want them really wet, but I think the milk helps it a lot, as does the butter, obviously. So I'll put the burner on low, and while I'm continuing to cook other things, I'll just keep this on a very low heat to draw more of that moisture out, make them light and fluffy. So again, back on the heat, very low heat. The heat on the pan in the front, butter to that, some garlic powder to our green beans, some pepper, as soon as these are done, which will only be a couple minutes, we'll take our lamb shanks out of the oven and I'll plate it up. It is time. So, and the good thing about waiting the next day is, like any soup or stew or any Italian sauce or any of that, the longer you cook this, or the more days pass by, in and out of the fridge, whether you have leftovers, the better it gets. So on the plate then, mashed potatoes like that. This meat just wants to fall right off the bone. We'll do one lamb shank like that. Green beans. There you have it. Beer braised lamb shanks. Obviously you got the onions in there, the carrots, and then some garlic buttered green beans. And that meat is fall off the bone ridiculous. So saying that, just want to see if I can capture this for you. With a spoon right off the bone. Potatoes, carrots and onions. Amazing. So, I'm gonna go sit at the table with the wife like a human and eat that. But thank you guys for joining me for another video, and I'll see you soon with another one.